Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to another Marvel Strike Force video. Alright, in this video we're going to take a look at a couple things. We're going to look at this newest community update that talks about the Sinister 6, and then we're also going to take a look at maybe the stealth buffing was a bug? I don't know, but we're going to dive into that. But first, before we do that, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. So let's go ahead and just take a look at this newest community update. So Sinister 6, they are coming to Marvel Strike Force, and they are going to be a chaos amongst city heroes. Stomping city heroes is what they say. So obviously any city hero is in danger, but specifically this looks to be a good counter to the Defenders, which the Defenders is a very, very dominating team and still the strongest, most free-to-play team in the entire game. So very strong there. So this is going to be interesting to see how this team interacts. All right, so let's take a look at it. Rhino. Rhino's the protector. I thought this was interesting because you have a taunt and AoE attack combo with him. He also clears negative effects from allies, and then his ultimate ability inflicts damage that increases with each city hero he faces. So that is pretty cool. It'd be really cool to see his animations and things like that. Hopefully they don't borrow from Juggernaut. Hopefully he's got his own cool animations there. Shocker. So Shocker is a blaster, and then he has both AoE and single attacks that hit for piercing damage. And then that also increases. It says increases in ferocity with each enemy city hero. And then he can also offer his allies offense up, which is cool. So we got some buffing there. We've got some debuffing. We got a bunch of AoE damage going on here. And then we have Vulture. So dishing out the pain on behalf of the Sinister 6, we have Vulture, who is going to be their brawler. And the deadly bird of prey not only strikes for devastating damage that increases with each negative effect on his target, but his attacks hinder city hero offenses. He will be applying slow and offense down. Very cool. And then you apply Shocker's offense up to Vulture, and he'll paint the town red, it says. So those are the three newest characters coming to the game that's going to form the Sinister 6. We do have Green Goblin. He is already in the game, and you've probably... There I go, hitting my mic again. You've probably already got him up to the point to where you need him for Shuri. If not, keep working on that. You can farm him. So he's the fourth member there, and he's just hurling his pumpkins all over the place, but he's going to round out that Sinister 6. So very cool there. Very interested to see how all of these characters align. Nothing about how to farm them or anything like that yet. I'm really hoping that they start bringing some new characters in the game that can be readily farmable, because every new character that comes in the game, it seems, you have to buy either the pack or you have to do really well in Blitz. So we will see. They eventually put them into a node or orbs and things like that, but it'd be nice to be able to just go to a node earlier and start farming them. All right, so as far as that goes, again, to what I said just a little bit ago, the Defender is still the most free-to-play and strongest team in the game. If you've seen my free-to-play guide, my updated one for 2019, we talk about the Defenders in there and farming them first, especially if you're really new to the game, because they're going to do you right. All right, so Phoenix, we're going to go on to this legendary event. We got a little bit more information here. So we know that this is going to be an extremely difficult event. But you know what? Here's something that I picked out of here that I thought was interesting. So they say it's going to be the most challenging ever. However, in order to unlock Phoenix, it's only a level 65 plus requirement, gear tier 11, and ability level 6. So, I mean, it takes time to get your gear tier 11 and things like that, and build up your ability material so you can level those up. But that's actually not too bad as far as a requirement to unlock her. It does say here that it is going to require a powerful team and precision strategy. Maybe the strategy in which you fight the battle is really what's key, because these requirements here really aren't too bad. Still, for this, I would definitely take your Spider-Verse characters up to level 70, just because. And if you've got the gear to get them up to level 12, I would do it. I don't, so I'm keeping them. I'm going to be keeping them at gear tier 11, and we will see. We'll see how that goes. And then they are adding some additional rewards to the different difficulty tiers 5, 6, and 7. And these are what we're going to get. So tier 5, you're going to get 5 red star orbs. Tier 6 and 7, you're going to get Elite 4 credits, 2006 and 3007. So, and then it says to help us prepare, there's going to be a 2x event. Actually today, 6/22, as the time of this recording, where you're going to be able to farm Nobi. I just shipped Nobu and Loki. Nobu, Loki, and Hand Assassin. I'm very curious to see how many shards people are getting from those, because even on 2x shards, I really don't get a lot, and it's only for 24 hours. You know, that would have been nice if that was maybe 48 hours. I don't know. It would have been a little bit nicer, but they're also obviously going to have in-game offers. So, and the legendary event comes out next week on the 27th. And from what I hear, at least a little bit of data mine info here could change, but it kind of falls in line with this. It says that we're going to have an update on the 25th. So a lot of this stuff will probably be there. If it changes, it changes, but that's what the data mine suggests right now. All right, so let's go on and talk about Ultimus VII. All right, so First Strike Alliance rewards. It talks about the the extraordinary challenge of Ultimus VII. I haven't been able to get in there yet, but I'm looking forward to it. It says Pants of Hulk already completed Ultimus VII. Crazy. But, you know, they're really, I mean, them, Legion of Cabal, I mean, if you go here in game, I just went in here and I took a look at the best alliances that I can see, and you can see Legion of Cabal, Pants of Hulk here. I mean, you go into Pants of Hulk, you can actually, if you don't know, you can click on here, and you can go in and take a look at these guys, and just kind of reorder this like you would in your own alliance. But look at this stuff, man. Gosh, the leader there, man, he's got, what? He's got 5 million, 5.5 million for his collection power. The lowest in their alliance has almost 3.5 million. These guys are strong, so it's really not a surprise to me that they were able to essentially, I don't know, from the sounds of it, walk through that whole thing. But that's pretty cool. All right, let's go back to this right here. All right, so the cool thing here is the Victorious Alliance, the alliance that completes Ultimus VII 3 times. So they're going to be enshrined in the future. That worked out really well. They're going to be enshrined in the Ultimus raid landscape, and then additionally going to hold a special raid dedicated in their honor. Very cool. And then for the community celebration, the Alliance will be able to choose from select characters that can be featured, that have been featured in a past event, campaign, blitz, or raid, or something like that, which is really cool. So I'm curious. You know, it'd be really cool is if one of those characters is one of the characters you need to unlock Phoenix. Oh my gosh, or even maybe just part of the team, part of the Apex Arena team. I don't know. Maybe maybe the Wakanda team, which is supposed to be the Elite Raid team. Which, you know what, that puts me on a whole nother tangent, because you can't farm those guys very well. And I'm assuming that them being the Elite Raid team, same with this Apex Arena team, I'm assuming that they're not all that until you get them maxed out. I don't know. Just my testing with the team right now, it really isn't all that great as far as the Apex Arena team and the Wakanda team. I really think they need Shuri and Phoenix in order to actually be successful, but we'll see. I'm really working on that Wakandan team. Anyway, back to First Strike. All right, that's pretty cool. There's also going to be a celebratory login calendar that's going to have gold, mega, red star, orb fragments, things like that. So that is very, very cool. And then we have America Chavez here. America Chavez comes back on 6/24. And that is what we had for the community update. There's also something I wanted to talk about, or at least let you know if you haven't seen it yet. So there has been a lot of concern over stealth buffing and things like that, specifically like the Mystic Node 3.9 and things like that have happened a few times throughout the year. And there was this post on Reddit right here you can go and take a look at this as well. It says, did the raids get harder? Mystic 3-6 bug, important update. So, I mean, this is a huge, lengthy post. So definitely, I mean, if you have some time and you want to take a look at this, I mean, there's some very good thoughts in here. But the TLDR of it, if we go down to the bottom, this was very interesting down here, is what we thought was stealth buffing of the raids was actually like a massive bug that actually increases the difficulty temporarily. The bug is triggered when players fight in Blitz or War and then move to any other PvE type content like challenges or campaign, events, raids, all that type of stuff, right? Arena seems to be excluded completely for unknown reasons. Maybe it's because of how it matches characters up. I don't know. So they're saying that the workaround is after playing Blitz or War, hard close the app, and then it should be fixed. So this right here, so I didn't read all of this whole thing up here. I mean, I read some bits and pieces of it, but it has some really good information in here. I think it's really cool. So this could be it. I mean, this could be the whole problem the whole time, which if it is, then I feel bad for for blaming the developers for all this stealth buffing and stuff. But I'm going to definitely try this. I'm going to try this out as well. But that's apparently the fix. I'd really like to hear from you guys what you guys think of this. I want to hear from you as well as far as what do you think about all the new stuff coming into the game with the Sinister 6 and stuff like that. I think it's cool. The Spider-Verse kind of team here. This team looks a lot better than the original Spider-Verse team, I'll tell you that. All right, anyway, so there you go, everybody. That's what I had for you today. Just a video to go over the news community update, and hopefully this right here is good. So definitely try that if you're having any issues there. All right, as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.